Hello traders, welcome to Simply Forex. Trader Tom here. I hope you're all very well. Like I say, guys, it's live stream time. Feels like I haven't done a live stream for a while. I was a little bit sick yesterday, and you don't want to know what kind of sickness. Let's just say it wasn't pretty, right? So yeah, welcome back to the live stream, guys. I'm with you for the next 40 minutes. So please get all of your questions over to me. Yeah? Anything you like to do with trading, please get your questions over to me. I'm going to show you a couple of trades to start with that I'm looking at as well. They haven't quite hit the area I'm looking to buy or sell from, right? So we'll take a look at these as well. There's no economic news, right? There's no economic news while we're on the live stream, so we don't have to worry about that. But disappointingly, guys, we cannot play guess the news game. I know, I can feel the tears and the anguish, but yeah, we won't be able to play guess the news. Probably the best game online right now, guess the news game. So we won't be able to do that, unfortunately. But like I say, we can look at the trades that are setting up, and we can take as many of your questions as you like. So don't be shy. Come say hello. Leave a question. And also, guys, right, you know, me and the editor was having a chat. And obviously, you know, this channel is about trading, right? And it's about educating traders, of course. But, you know, if any of you guys have got any other topics that, you know, are related or of interest, right, in the news, maybe it's macroeconomic, maybe it's, you know, just something you would like to talk about, we can also talk about this. I'll give you an example. Like in the VIP Trading Academy, we talked about, well, I did a video on passive income, right? So this is of interest and related, but it could be about dogs. I don't mind, but yeah, so don't be afraid. We can sort of go a little bit off piste now and again, just to spice things up, really. And that's what the editor is all about. Variety is the spice of life. This is what he tells me every day. So there you go, guys. Yeah, don't be shy to talk about any subjects you like. Yeah. Right, let's see who's in the house. So Greg, how are you, mate? Michael, how are you? Colin, good to have you back. Good to be back, Colin. Thapello, how are you? Yo, yo, yo. Right, guys, we should start. And I'm a little bit croaky today as well. I'm falling apart. I don't know what's going wrong with me. So all of my trades today, right, are literally almost there, right? This is the H4 chart. So New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, right? We're clearly in an uptrend. And I want it to retrace, you know, to this level here, right? And perhaps the moving average 20 catches up. So this hasn't quite retraced, right? If we look at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar as well, this one is less appealing, to be honest with you, because I'm in an Aussie dollar pair. But, you know, this is almost there as well, right? What else we're looking at? We're looking at Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, right? This was almost there as well. Really, my alarm should be up here. Okay, so this, you know, almost has got here, right? Now, it's already reacting. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Pound Swiss franc as well. This literally almost got to where I was interested, okay? But has now come shooting down. So we're at almost trading today, right? All of these trades are almost at a level and haven't reacted, or like pound Swiss franc, have reacted before we could get in. So what am I going to do, guys? So let's look at each one individually, right? Because I'm sure this happens to you guys a lot, right? You're waiting for price to hit this level, yeah, and then it totally reacts at that level. You're like, bloody hell, right? Now, if this, let's say hypothetically, this H4 candle finishes like this, right? So I still want, you know, in an ideal world, I wanted to hide my stop loss up here, right? I was considering this the last swing lower high, right? Now, I still want to hide my stop loss up here, but then does the trade make sense? And it still probably does make sense, right? And we've still got an hour before this H4 candle finishes. So what I'll probably do is just wait for as much as I can to get a retrace up this candle. Yeah, let's say it retraces to here, okay? Then I will start entering. Will I start entering here if it finishes like this? Probably not, right? It's just not enough value there, right? But if it retraces another 10, 15 pips, then okay, I will take this trade, right? And I will potentially take it back down to here. Now, if we look at the H1, right? H1 is really in an uptrend, okay? So the likelihood of us getting a retrace back up to here is strong, right? So let's just recap, guys, right? If you look at the H4 candle, right, and you see this happen, you're probably thinking, oh no, I've missed a trade, you know, bugger, right? And if you have, you have. If this trade just carries on down, I've missed it. No problem. I don't suffer with FOMO. It is absolutely fine, right? Now, going back to the H1, the chances that it will do that are not strong, right? The chances of this happening are high. We're in a H1 uptrend and price would even make its way back up to this last high. Okay. So once price gets back up to this last high, right, we can start, or even a bit before it, we can start selling. Okay. So don't be too quick to get in if you start seeing a big wick rejection. Chances are this will give us another opportunity to get into this trade. All right, so that's what I'm going to be waiting for. And I can see Colin's also interested in Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. The same, the same is true, guys, right? Look at the H1, right? There is a strong possibility that this could come higher, right? Just because of H1 structure. Now, if you look at the H4, you're probably thinking, oh no, I've missed a trade, right? This candle hasn't finished forming, but let's imagine it did, right? You'll probably be thinking, oh no, that's it. You know, I've missed a trade. But that H1 is telling me that it will potentially want to come back up to at least these highs, if not further. So don't panic, right? Just wait and wait for the best price possible for you to get into the trade, right? Again, if price just comes down and shoots and does this, then fine, right? We've missed the trade. It didn't retrace enough. Okay, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens with these Swiss franc pairs, you know, and these Canadian dollar pairs, because like I say, New Zealand CAD, I'm still wanting to see price come a little lower, right? So let's see if we do get that full retrace with these pairs, all right? Judging by the H1, I think we probably will. Okay, so we shall see. So that's the reason, guys. I'm not in any trades as yet. I'm just waiting for a deeper retrace for me to enter. And you know, be a retrace trader. I'm going to repeat that because it's bloody important. Be a retrace trader, right? Don't be a trader that buys the market here. Bad trader. Be the trader that price pulls back and you buy this pair here. Good trader, bad trader, right? And that's what we want to be, good traders. So trade the retrace. I remember me and Greg having this conversation. Trade the retrace. It gives you value. It gives you a tighter stop loss. It gives you the potential of a better risk to reward. There is nothing not to like about a retrace. I hope I've made that clear. Guys, there's my little rant. You know I like a rant first thing. Okay. Right, let's see who else is in the house. Rich Paul, what's up? How are you, mate? Skelt, how are you, mate? Javan, how are you? For Pello, support by smashing the like button. Thank you very much for Pello. Yes, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please smash the notification button, and everyone, please smash the like button. I'm going to have a quick drink of water while you smash the like button. Is it water? Who knows? Aya, how are you as well? Okay, guys, so they're the trades I'm looking at. Now, yeah, please get as many of your questions over as you like. I am in Euro Aussie dollar. I'm still in this trade. And I came this close to closing this trade, right? Because I'm in a sell trade. Okay, right? Price came down. I actually entered here for my first Euro trade, right? So I'm in this trade, okay? And if we look at H4, right, it has broken this last high, right? It has. And I considered closing this trade. I'm selling this trade, right? Because H4 structure has broken, right? But a couple of things, right? I still really like the day chart, right? The day chart, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. This should be down here, right? The day chart, that was from a previous lesson. The day chart is still telling me to sell this, right? In a downtrend, sellers are in control, right? And if we look at H4, we're literally at the moving average 20, okay? So this is also keeping me in the trade, wrongly or rightly, but this is why I haven't closed this trade early as yet, right? And also, if we look at the H1, right, the H1, ironically, is that the right word, or surprisingly, has held, like if I pull this up, right, that last high is the area we need to break. And none of these candles have broke it because all of these wicks close back into each other, including this wick, right? So this level hasn't broken. So on the H1, we don't have a structure break, right? Or a break of this level, right? We're in an H1 uptrend, but we don't have a break of this level. But on the H4, we do, right? That normally never happens, right? That's quite unusual. So this is, and you know, just look at the rejection we're getting here. So this is what's keeping me in this trade. Now, if price, as soon as price breaks this level, you can see where my alarm is, right? I'm gonna get out, right? If we get a H1 candle that breaks this level like this, I'm getting out of this trade early, okay? But you can see price keeps just closing back into this resistance level. So I am staying in Euro Aussie dollar for that reason, okay? I've been selling Euro Aussie dollar since yesterday, right? So yeah, that's what I'm doing with Euro Aussie dollar. So guys, that's what I'm up to. What are you up to? Right, what else we're looking at? Right, so a good question here. Vanessa, good morning, Tom. Is Pepperstone available to US citizens? So first of all, guys, please let me explain that this live stream is brought to you by Pepperstone, right? Pepperstone is a broker and it's one of our preferred brokers, right? And it links up with TradingView and you can trade directly from TradingView, right? And it's a very highly recommended, respectable broker, guys, right? So, yeah, sign up for Pepperstone. And if you do sign up for Pepperstone and deposit money into your account, your own trading account, we will give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. That's where I give you all my signals, my strategies, tutorials, everything. Okay, so sign up for Pepperstone right now. You get free access. Now, unfortunately, Vanessa, Pepperstone isn't available for US citizens, but we do have another recommended broker for that. Okay, so trading.com. So if you send us an email, Vanessa, all right, and we can give you the details on this broker, and you will also get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. So, yeah, email us. Aya, afternoon traders. I took some Euro Swiss franc sales. Okay, yeah, I'm liking Swiss franc. I'm looking at CAD Swiss franc sales and pound Swiss franc sales. So, Aya, I am with you 100%. Rich Paul, when to change your risk to reward, but you keep on following your strategy. So when to change your risk to reward, but you keep on following your strategy. So I think I understand the question, right? So the amount I risk per trade doesn't change, right? That's one thing to mention with risk, right? So if this was one of my trades earlier in the week, right? I was selling here, my stop loss was here, and my target was down here, right? Now, one thing that doesn't change is my risk, okay? Now, whatever you decide that to be, 1%, 2%, 3%, I know people who trade 10% risk, right? You decide what you're comfortable with, okay? But generally speaking, 1% is quite common practice. So that doesn't change. Now, as a rule, as a minimum, I'm looking at a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay. And then once I get my 1:1, I'm going to close 80%. Okay. So that's generally my trade, right? I risk 1 to make 1, close 80%, let 20% run. Okay. So that's the minimum I'm looking for. Now, this risk to reward can change, right? And I'll give you an example, right? So let's imagine, let's look at a different example, right? So let's imagine I entered here, right? We broke this level of resistance, okay? And I'm seeing a buy trade here. Okay, and let's say my target is 1.67 thousand, right? This is my take profit. Okay, so this candle right here has broken this level, and this is my target, 167 thousand. Now, the most important thing is your stop loss. The most important thing in trading, right? Now, I always put my stop loss above or below the last swing high or swing low, right? And the last swing low is here, right? So I could put my stop here, but, you know, I would probably put my stop below here. So here would be my stop loss in here. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Now, you've got to ask yourself, what's the risk to reward? So this is my risk, and this is my reward. Okay. Now, obviously, the risk to reward is skewed. It's, you know, I'm risking probably, 1.5 to make 1, right? So the risk to reward doesn't make sense. Okay. So you've got two options, right? You don't take the trade. Okay. Or you take the trade, but only partially enter, right? So let's say at this buy point, you only enter 50% of your normal trade size. Okay. Now, if price just shoots up and hits TP, at least you've made some nice profit, right? No problem with that. That's a good trade. Yeah. But if price does retrace, right, you could enter another 50% here. Okay. And then all of a sudden, your average price makes sense in terms of your risk to reward. Okay, so if my risk to reward is skewed, I build a trade. And this is what building a trade is all about. Now, it's a more advanced technique and it takes screen time and managing your trade, but this is how I trade, guys. And there's numerous tutorials on this in the VIP Trading Academy, right? How to manage trades, especially if your risk to reward doesn't make sense. So yes, I will take trades even if the risk to reward doesn't make sense. All right. I know that was a very long-winded answer, but yeah, that's how I will roll. Okay. So yeah, I hope that helps, Rich Paul. I hope that's what you meant, right? Arton Andretti, I'm in Euro New Zealand and Aussie dollar shorts as well, but I'm liking the consolidation either. Fortunately, positions are small. So you're not liking the consolidation. Yeah. So yeah, this Euro Aussie dollar trade, let's see, right? Like I say, I'm staying in this trade and this H4 is looking promising at the moment, right? But let's see, I'm still in this trade. It really has just, farted about at this level and farted about. Technical term, it's always in the economic books. So yeah, so Euro Aussie dollar, Euro New Zealand. The thing with Euro New Zealand sells, I don't like them, right? Euro New Zealand sells do not make sense to me, right? Because we have not broken this level, right? As soon as we break this level, this is the day chart. Let's say we get a candle like this, then I very much like Euro New Zealand dollar sells. But this hasn't broken structure, right? You compare it with Euro Aussie dollar day chart, right? We have a clear structure break, right? So yeah, there you go, guys. I prefer Euro Aussie dollar for that reason. Euro New Zealand is not even a trade for me right now. Vanessa, you're welcome. Aya, Tom, are you a BMW or a Mercedes fan? Aya, I like the fact that you've gone a little bit off piste and asked me a question not about trading. I love Bentley GT coupes, right? In like a dark blue. I don't know if the editor can bring up a picture, but yeah, Bentley GT coupes, the best car ever. Having said that, I went to a garage the other day and he said, never buy a Bentley. The parts are extortionate. But, I'm sure parts are extortionate for Lambos, Ferraris, Rolls Royces. But if it was BMW or Mercedes, I would probably take the Mercedes. Yeah. What are they called them? CLK Mercedes or SLK? Yeah, I really like them. They're nice cars. Thank you, Aya, for breaking up the trading. Right, guys, what else are we looking at? Guys, like I say, don't be shy. Ask as many questions as you want. There you go. I can see it on my screen. Nice car. That's the car. One day we will get there. I'm sure my wife will approve and my daughter. Very very family friendly. Yeah, there you go. Guys, please don't be shy. Come ask as many questions as you like about anything you like, including trading, right? Even about cars. Also, guys, don't forget to smash the notification button and please smash that like button. And also, guys, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community, right? We have a wonderful community of traders where you can chit chat with other traders, share knowledge, ideas, right? It's a great community. So please come join our free Discord channel, right? We'd love to have you. If you want more than that, guys, and you want access to my trade signals, you want access to my tutorials and all of my strategies, and you would like direct access to me, as in you can ask me questions, then please join our VIP Trading Academy. And also right now, guys, if you sign up with Pepperstone above my head, not only, you can just need to deposit funds into your own trading account and you will get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. It's a no-brainer, right? Check it all out. I'm sure the editor is kindly putting lots of links. So Ayrton Andretti, pound Canadian dollar short. What do you think? Okay, on the DAX. So Ayrton, I'm not too sure what you're asking. You're asking about pound Canadian dollar short. Okay, let's have a look at pound Canadian dollar shorts. So the weekly chart, right, is firmly in an uptrend. And this was one of my swing trade ideas this week, right? Now, if you look at the weekly chart, right, it's clearly in an uptrend. And does price have a little bit further to go? I'm going to say yes, right? Maybe it has a little bit further to go up to this 8,000 level, right? Just looking at the weekly chart, right? But let's get more information, okay? And just, very bullish candle. Let's have a look at the day chart now. Now, this is a tricky one. So I'm going to ask this question to everyone right now. All right. What is the trend of pound Canadian dollar right now? Right? On the day chart, what do you think is the trend of pound Canadian dollar? Is it in an uptrend? Is it in a downtrend? Or is it ranging? So everyone right now, guys, please leave your answer in the live chat. Okay? I'm going to have a drink while you do that. Ayrton, your typing has been atrocious. I can support this. Right, Fergal from Ireland, if I remember rightly. Fergal Sharkey. Uptrend. Ayrton is saying a range. Greg is saying uptrend. Michael, downtrend. Range, I'm not sure. Anyone else, guys? What is the trend of pound Canadian dollar on the day chart? Please get involved, guys. We're all here to learn. Don't be shy. There's no such thing as a wrong answer. And if you do give a wrong answer, I will point it out to everyone and make fun of you. I'm only joking. There is no wrong answer, guys. Yeah, it's your opinion of the market, right? Okay, so this proves my point. Okay, so we've got uptrend, range, uptrend, downtrend, range. Uptrend, right? Now, there's two ways to look at this, right? So here, okay, clearly at this point, there's no ifs and buts, right? That is 100% a downtrend. Now, has price since then, has price done this, right? And therefore is still in a downtrend, right? We haven't broken these highs. Therefore, technically, we are still in a downtrend, yeah? Lower lows, highs haven't been broken. So in this scenario, this is a downtrend, right? Or are you seeing this, right? Therefore, we're in an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs, okay? The problem with this chart is it's very subjective. And I don't want subjective charts, right? When I ask you guys, is that in an uptrend or a downtrend? I want all of you to say uptrend, yeah, or all of you to say downtrend. Then it's clear what to do. With this chart, it isn't clear, right? So stay away from it. I would say, really, it's in a downtrend, right? This area in here wasn't significant enough for me to consider that a new higher high or higher low, right? So for me, it's still in a downtrend. But therein lies the problem, right? So I'm considering pound Canadian dollar on the day chart as a downtrend. And obviously this is a very good level to sell from. But on the weekly chart, yeah, it's very much in an uptrend. This isn't open to debate, right? This is in an uptrend. Okay. So straight away, we have some conflict here with pound Canadian dollar, right? It's conflict I don't want, right? When I do my analysis every morning, guys, I will look at that and I'll be like, conflict, I don't want conflict, next pair. Okay, then analyze the next pair. So pound Canadian dollar for me is a stay out, right? Now, if I had to trade it, it would depend on a couple of things, right? It would depend on this weekly candle and how this finishes. And really on the day chart, I would need, for me to start selling, I would not need to see some big bearish candles, right? For me to start consider selling this. So it really isn't clear what to do. So I would stay out of this market. Yeah, just stay out. So yeah, Ayrton, I hope that helps. So pound Canadian shorts. What else we're looking at? So Euro Swiss franc. Himanshu, this is for you. So Euro Swiss franc. What are we looking at? So let's do a top-down approach together, right? Now, we haven't done this for a while, okay? So let's do this together, okay? Now, weekly chart, right? Weekly chart, you have three options. Would you sell, buy, or stay out of the market? So everyone right now, yeah, let's keep it interactive. Let's keep you involved. Let's keep this going, right? Weekly chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? So everyone right now, yeah, please leave your decision in the live chat. Remember, guys, don't be shy. You're all here to learn. Yeah, and this is how we learn, right? So Euro Swiss franc, weekly chart only, buy, sell, or stay out. GG Ordinary Cat. Hi, Tom. Do you use, excuse me, just regurgitating my lunch. Too much information. Do you use order flow charts? No, I don't. Fergal, stay out. Fapello is looking for a short. Michael would stay out. Ayu would sell. Okay, so we got two sells, one stay out. Stuart Cooper would buy. Anyone else, guys? Don't be shy. Get involved. We're all here to learn as one big happy family. And guys, Liverpool won at the weekend. The first Premier League game of the season. Liverpool won. This is more important than any trading, right? Vanessa would sell. So again, guys, right? You are answering your own question, okay, or my question, right? We got short. We got stay out, short, stay out, sell, sell, buy, sell. Okay, so the majority is sell, but there's still a little bit of indecision there. Now, let's assess the weekly chart, right? So we are clearly in a downtrend, right? This is not in any debate. Anyone who sees this chart, Warren Buffett or a newly born baby, right? This is in a downtrend. Yeah, lower highs, lower lows, downtrend. Okay, so I'm looking for sells, right? But do you want to sell all of these buyers? Basically, this is 2 weeks of absolute buying, right? So that's the problem I have. Okay, we're in a downtrend, but the candles represent buyers. So there's a bit of conflict there. So I would stay out of this market for those reasons, right? I don't want to sell candles like this, or especially like this, right? So Euro Swiss franc on the weekly chart, I would stay out. It doesn't mean that we don't have a trade, because we're now going to look at the daily chart. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily chart now. Now, on the daily chart, right, same question. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Okay, so everyone right now, same question, but on the daily chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Okay, so everyone, let's get involved. Let's carry on this analysis all the way through to the end. Fergal would stay out. Anyone else, guys? Even got my LFC mug. Yeah, just to prove I'm a Liverpool fan. Okay, Michael would buy. Fergal would stay out. Vanessa would stay out. Aya would stay out. Stuart Cooper would still buy. Okay, so RH Knight would buy, right? So you can see now how your sentiment, right, has changed. On the weekly charts, you were mainly sells and stay out. Now on the daily chart, you're mainly buys or stay out. Okay, that's why it's so important to get all this information together, guys, right? It's so important to do multiple time frame analysis. That must be done every day. I don't care how long it takes you. Yeah, do multiple time frame analysis, right? Unless you're scalping the 5-minute chart. Even then, you need to do H1, H4 analysis, right? Now, let's take a look, right? Again, at this point, we are in a downtrend. No two ways about it, right? Now, prices come up, okay? Are we just seeing this, right? So if we're just seeing this, okay, then we're still in a downtrend, right? Lower highs, sorry, yeah, lower lows. Okay, so we're still in a downtrend. Yeah, or, you know, are we seeing, yeah, I don't think you can. That is still in a downtrend. Yeah, I don't think that's open for debate either. Yeah, that is still in a downtrend. But, right, the problem we do have a nice big bearish candle, right, in a downtrend, right, which would suggest sells. But we are at a level here, right? This is proven to be a good level, right? It was once support, it's been support again, right? It's been resistance. And then when it breaks, it could become good support to go higher, right? So that is very possible. So for that reason, I don't want to sell it, right? Also got the moving average 20 coming around here as well. So there's like double whammy support in here. So it's a stay out for me, right? If one of two things happen, right? If we get a nice bearish candle that breaks below this level, right, and this moving average 20, then okay, I think we've got a bit of room to the downside. Yeah, maybe 94,000. Okay, I would consider trading it then. Or if this, confirmed a higher high, right, and we got a bullish candle here, I would consider buying Euro Swiss franc. Okay, but right now, buyers and sellers are equally right. Right? There's a case to sell this. There's a case to buy it. I don't want that, right? I want only a case for buying or only a case for selling, right? I don't want a case for both. All right? And that's a good point, guys, right? When you're trading, think like the buyer and the seller, right? Where do buyers want to buy? Where do sellers want to sell? And let that guide you as well. Okay. Let's take a quick look on the H4 because this might be breaking down. Yeah, so the H4 would suggest this has potential to come lower, right? Because, for H4 structure to break down, it's a big deal, right? Especially when you get this combination, right? Look how the H4 uptrend hugs the moving average 20. Right, it's not an exact science, but look, hugs the moving average 20. Right, look at the moving average 20, just follows it up nicely. Now, when we get a structure break, plus we're below the moving average 20, this is quite a powerful setup for sells. So the H4 would lead me to believe that the day chart is coming down, not up. All right. But having said that, because of the daily analysis, I would still stay out of this pair. And in fact, you've got a better pair, right? You've got CAD Swiss franc. This doesn't have all of that uncertainty, right? This is downtrend, right? At an area of resistance. Yeah, a bit of really sideways action and then bang, right? A bearish candle. This is clearer to me for sells, and I'm looking to sell it, than Euro Swiss franc. So trade the pair that is the most clear and obvious, right? Yeah, don't get fixated on Euro Swiss franc when you've got a better trade in Canadian dollar Swiss franc, right? And that's why I look at 28 currency pairs as well, guys, right? It gives me more options and I can trade the better option. All right, guys. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed the analysis, please subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. That's greatly appreciated. Please come join our free Discord channel. This is where we have our blossoming trading community of like-minded traders. Come join it. You won't be disappointed. And then also, guys, if you want my trade signals, my tutorials, my strategies, and direct access to me, please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And if you sign up with Pepperstone right now, you can get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. All right, so check it out. Guys, we've run out of time. Thank you very much for all of your questions and your time today, guys. Muchas gracias. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time.